Hello guys, today I'm going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy A04. So my brother just got this new phone today and I decided to do a hands-on on what's inside the box. So first of all, when I open it, you know, it has stuff, all the stuff for the phone, like, let's see what's in here. So inside this box, we have the user manual, the quick start guide. And on top of that, we also have a USB-C to USB-C cable. So this would be for transferring files from one phone to another. And it could also be used with the super fast charger that Samsung provides. But I'm not sure whether this phone supports super fast charging, but we'll get onto that. So after we get all of this, let me move this to the side. We are left with the phone in the box. And one thing that I noticed about this phone when I looked at it a little earlier on is that it has a headphone jack. You don't see many of that on good phones nowadays. It has 3 camera lenses and it has a flash. And instead of having that massive square around the S22 Note 20 series, it just has the 3 camera modules. Okay, so let's turn it on and see what the loading sequence looks like. And also it has one what's it called again, speaker. I don't think there's any other speakers. There might be a stereo one, but yeah. So this is the phone loading up. You can see the glare reflecting off the screen. The color is also meant to be black, but I don't know whether... Oh, wait, yeah. It looks really shiny. Well. Okay, so... Yeah, I have to log into the phone. I'm going to hand this to my brother to sort out all the information. And I'll get right back to you guys. Okay, so guys, I have... Sorry about the glare. I have managed to... give it to my brother and he's putting these details so the phone can now start up. And also, whilst I was doing that, I noticed that there's a little SIM ejector tool inside here, if you didn't know that. And also the camera is kitted with a 50 megapixel camera and it's an Infinity V display. Yeah. So now we're waiting for it to show up. One thing I found sort of strange about it is that when it loads up, it doesn't say Samsung Galaxy A04 like, my other phones like the Note 20 does. Okay. It says it's connecting, checking for updates. This might take a few minutes, though. The setup process is longer than I remember. I'll cut the clip so you can see when it's all sorted. After long last, it seems like we've been all set up. Also, one thing that I found out about my brother's phone here is that it has the... it says the whole process is finished, but apparently not. I'm gonna just skip all of this real quickly. Anyways, no, thank you. Do I have to download this? Wow, okay. So, as I was saying before, I got rudely interrupted by forced app installs. If I turn the phone to the side, if you look at the power button, this, on top of being a power button, is also a fingerprint sensor. So you can just grab your phone and just do this and it switches on. I'm not sure whether I prefer this to the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor just yet, but it feels natural than doing this. It feels slightly more natural. Anyways, I'm gonna try and put my fingerprint on it. But first, let's look at the about phone. Let's see the software. So currently, the phone is running Android 12 and One UI 4.1. I'm not sure whether this phone is going to get the Android 5.0 version update, but Android 12 and One UI 4.1 is still really good in my opinion. So let's look at the battery information as well. Okay, about phone, battery information. So it has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. I believe that's better than the phone that I currently have now. I have the Note 20 Ultra, and I believe it's 4,500 milliamp hours. One thing I've noticed that with phones like this, it's usually better battery life than the flagship phones. I know for a fact that my sister's phone, which is the A21s, I believe, has a way better battery life than my current phone right now. In fact, speaking of battery life, let's go and check out battery life. So let's go to battery and device care. By the way, it only has 3 gigs of memory, and it says learning usage patterns, but we've barely touched the phone. Let's see how much it says though. So it's currently learning usage patterns, blah blah blah. So it says a full charge will last about I've used the phone for 6 minutes. It says a full charge would last about it's still taking time to load. It's kind of funny to me how it's predicting our usage patterns even though we've only started using the phone. That's pretty interesting to me. Let's leave it at that, to be honest. But I'm gonna go and try the fingerprint sensor as I was talking about before. So, and it also has facial recognition as well. That's really nice. So, fingerprints. Oh, let me quickly unlock the phone and add a fingerprint. The first fingerprint that's been added is my brother's. So, oh, whoops. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, it's telling me to change position to get a full scan. Okay, 76%, 80%, 85%, 90%, 95, and 100. The fingerprint has been added. So I'm gonna switch off the phone. By the way, this is the default wallpaper it comes with. I'm gonna switch off the phone. And I'm gonna try and unlock the phone. Okay, that is pretty fast. So let's see the animation. Wow, that is very fast. I'd say it's slightly faster than my ultrasonic fingerprint reader. But yeah, this is the phone so far. Obviously, they have the messages app because, you know, it's not a flagship phone. There's the Galaxy Store as always. Let's see if there's any new updates in the Galaxy Store whatsoever. Also, yeah, Samsung's created this new thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's like the games you can play it all for without doing anything basically. And also, since this isn't a flagship phone, we don't have access to since this is a flagship phone, we don't have access to Samsung Free, but instead we have access to this thing called Google Discover. And we also have Samsung Notes. Even though it's not a Note phone, we have Samsung Notes, so we can type things, you know, keep things safe, etc, etc. And yeah, let's try and see if we can find anything about the battery information this time. Where am I looking for here? Battery and device care. Learning usage patterns still. Okay, well, average daily usage 0%. we're just, you know, we're just like that, you know, definitely. Anyways, the model that we got has 32 gigabytes of storage. It has 3 gigabytes of memory. Device protection, probably better to turn on. And yeah, so let's check the advanced features really quickly. So we have labs, all multi-window, full screen, etc, etc. So we have basically all the things that, you know, you'd expect on a regular Samsung phone to be able to do this, which Apple users still can't do. So I'm gonna go back to advanced features and we're gonna see what other things there are. So we have side key here. We can use the side key double press to quick launch a camera or open an app. Since this isn't a flagship, once again, it doesn't have Bixby. We can have one-handed mode, which basically when you swipe down from the home button, it makes your phone easy to reach. And yeah, that's as much there is to it. I could give you guys an update on how fast the phone moves, how reliable it is, whether you guys think it should be bought, whether you guys would like to buy it. I could just give you a review maybe later or something. But yeah, that's the whole phone right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the the unboxing experience of the Samsung Galaxy A04s. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.